Good to have you with us on a... Sunday afternoon for basketball here on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now ball. And Clark, for these two teams, a lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
Now here's Suggs. And here's Jokic. Over Drummond. First shot won't go. Ball surveys the floor. Pass to Curry. Lays it up and banks it in.
The ball handling of Steph is sometimes... undervalued. I mean, he's much more than a shooter. This guy has mad skills as a handler.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 5-point game. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
They get it back. Pass to Rodman.
Yo, kick it out.
George outside. They get it back. Goes up again. Drummond with the bucket.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
Jokic with it. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
And here comes Cleveland, trailing by 5. Stolen by Drummond. Pass to ball. Takes one from 10 feet. And here's Curry. They set the pick. Launches it from deep. The rebound by Wiggins. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Stephen Curry. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Now here's Ball. Inside. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. Cousins with the steal. Wiggins outside. Buries it from 3.
No hesitation from Wiggins, shooting with confidence and conviction.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. Facing off with Paul George tonight, I asked them what makes PG such a special player. The coach said, quote, well, he has a huge effect on the game. Paul can shut down your best scorer on one end and then put up 30 or 40 on the other. Tough to beat that. Paul George, he will have a lot to say about this one, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. To the paint. Stolen by Drummond. Here's Rodman. And he goes in for the dunk.
With that off-the-charts vertical, Rodman gets up and throws it down easily.
The ball's knocked loose.
Timeout, timeout.
Ball with a steal. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
Substitution for the away team. Bobo from Wagner.
1:05 left to play in the first. Clock at 6. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
You like to see that from Wagner. I mean, as he continues to develop his mid-range game, I think we'll see more and more of that.
Pass to Miller. 34 seconds left in the first. And it's Jokic missing.
Boy, defense non-existent there. But they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Ball with it. No made baskets yet. Now Wagner. Back to Ball. Outside Curry. Pulls it. And here are the Hornets with another bucket.
Off a pass, Steph Curry. That one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Pass to Cousins. Looking to win the run. And the layup is up and in.
You want to run your offense through him.
He gets it! Wow!
Your Cavaliers.
Oh, taking this arena's breath away.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Charlotte.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Thomas misses.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Cousins with the screen. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Curry with it, and it's Thomas picking him up. Pass to Wagner. The 3 is up. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Thomas outside. Down low. Wiggins left side. To the middle. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Charlotte leading by 13. Wagner outside. And a miss there on the triple. Thomas with the ball. Guarded now by George.
Who's watching it?
There's Jackson with the three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Nice assist there. Typically attacking with the scoring move. This time Wiggins attacked with the pass.
George outside. Wagner in the high post. To the paint. Here's Bull. And finished off by Bull.
That was a vicious slam from Bull. Love seeing him throw it down with that kind of power.
Pass to Cousins. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. Well, Clark, as we know, player comparison is a popular exercise among fans and analysts alike.
Yeah, I've never really ascribed to that, but in this day and age, I think it's even more unfair to do so because the game has changed tremendously. I mean, three-point attempts and scoring averages are way lower, in large part because of the pace of play. So the game has changed, and that means when you're comparing players, it's a little harder to do in a fair manner.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now here's Ball.
2 minutes.
No points so far. Great D that time from Jokic.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. The recent years have been a bit of a struggle for the Hornets, Clark.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, they've dealt with injuries that have really been problematic and roster changes as well. I mean, very much a team in transition, trying to figure out who they are and what they can be. And it's hard to get things clicking when you're having changes in your roster compounded by injuries as well.
There's a screen. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
And Wagner is a very efficient scorer in the painted area.
Pass to Jokic. From outside the arc. The Hornets pull it in. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. Clark, we know how great Wagner is offensively. He's a plus defender as well.
You know what? I think he takes great pride in being a versatile, high-level defender. I mean, he focuses on that. It gives great effort there. Offense comes relatively easy. He's got a great skill set, good size and mobility. But the defense is where he's really focused on excelling, and he's doing it.
And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title. But Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
The shot. Cleveland again missing.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And here's LeVert for 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. LeVert's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Cavaliers trail by 9. Out left to the wing. From deep, Jokic. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. George outside. Fires it. Jokic grabs the board. Here comes Jokic. 1 second left. And Jokic throws it down.
A smart move, using a little pump fake to get all the time he needed to go hard to the basket.
Yeah, it's just a simple move, but it looks so beautiful when it works. Reminds me of you, Grant.
Oh, I appreciate that, B.A.
You had the feeling, guys, he was just eyeing the rim from the start. I mean, he was committed.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Outside Murray. For 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And it's the Hornets on the break. Here's the 3. Goes back up. And Drummond with the lay-in. Drummond's got 6.
One of the key components of Drummond's game. He's an intimidating presence on the offensive glass.
Pass to Murray. Cousins with it. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And here's Thomas from the arc. Paul George pulls it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Curry. Here's Drummond. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Here's Cousins. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 6.
Cousins imposing his will that time against pretty good defense.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Powerhouse.
90 seconds into the second half now. Here's Curry. He has 7. Look at Chef Curry cooking it up inside.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
Suggs with the bucket.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
On the wing, Curry. He's got 9. Gets the 3 to fall. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Here's Cousins on the take. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Cousins has got 8 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball to the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Curry splashes it in.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
With lots of prime seasons ahead of him, Clark, Nikola Jokic already has multiple MVPs and a championship.
It is an incredible resume already, that's for sure, B.A. I think he's got a chance to get into that top 10, maybe top 5 all-time conversation. But he's special, and what a joy to watch. Never seems to be overexerting himself, but he's making impact at both ends of the floor. He's extremely special as a basketball player.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, Harris LeVert.
There's a minute 47 left in the third. Wagner outside. Bowl. 4 on the clock. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Grant, you look at the development path for Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Pass to Miller. Beyond the arc. Drills it from deep. Miller's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Here's ball. Great D that time from Suggs. And Wiggins has got the ball here for Cleveland. It's a 10-point game. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, you don't see bigs with Jokic's skill level very often. His athleticism, very average, but he still can throw it down if he has to.
Ball into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ball's got his first bucket in this one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now Jokic. He's got 9. Fires the 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
And here's ball. LeVert outside. Ball right side. LeVert outside. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Charlotte on top, up 7.
The Hornets, 47. Here we go, fans.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Charlotte leading by 7. George outside. Back to ball. The 3 is up. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. And the Hornets lead by 10.
Lonzo becoming more consistent with his catch-and-shoot jumper. I know it doesn't look that good, but it's got a nice touch on it, and it's effective.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Thomas. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Charlotte. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. There's ball with a 3. The rebound by Wiggins.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Here's Miller. 4-3. And Wiggins knocks down the 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Charlotte leading by 7. Ball with it. Pass to Curry. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Boy, Curry is just such a fabulous shot maker. Really knows how to adjust his motion for any distance or defense.
Now here's Cousins. And here's Miller. Powell with a steal. Here's George. Driving inside. And George with the jam.
George doing a nice job driving with physicality there, seeking out that contact.
Cousins with the screen. Jackson with it. Picked up by Powell. Here's Thomas for 3. Hits the trifecta.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Another day, another chance at the rim for Drummond. This is where he likes to do his best eating.
Pass to Miller. Stolen by Drummond. Now the Hornets moving it up. And Drummond with the jam.
The windmill flush. That is one nasty finish.
My goodness, the punch on that one. Wow.
Boy, his teammates are just shaking their heads. I think he must have gave them a heads up on that.
Here's Jokic. And it's Cleveland with another.
I don't know if this is one of Jokic's preferred spots, but his smooth stroke allows him to cash in from anywhere.
Now here's Ball. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up. Here's Rodman. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 10. No match for the Joker.
It takes body control, concentration, and skill to score against that kind of defense. Jokic doing a really nice job inside.
Pass to Wagner. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And Cleveland has possession.
How about Miller rising to the occasion? Talk about coming up clutch. Big time.
Here's Ball. Wagner outside. 54 seconds left to the fourth. Out to the wing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keegan Murray. That's his first foul.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 30.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from way outside. Miller pulls it in. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 6. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Jalen Suggs was known for knocking down big-time hoops in college, and we're already seeing it translate here in the NBA as well. Great confidence from that young man.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Curry from deep three-point land. And again, unable to change momentum here.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation. And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Yeah, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the three-point lead.
And so it's the Hornets who come out on top here.